Okay, the Detroit Football Lions, 3 wins in a row for the first time since 2017. Two of those are road wins against the Giants today. We're going to talk about how well the Lions played. How well the Lions played. That's right. You heard it here. Played smart. Played the game the right way. Got turnovers. We didn't turn the ball over and beat the Giants. And now you're going into a Thanksgiving game, winning 3 in a row, making that Thanksgiving game a huge game. Can't wait to see Ford Field. It's going to be an awesome atmosphere. And credit to the Lions for getting it done and getting their season turned around. I think that was the whole thing going into, when we were 1-6 or 1-5, whatever we were, it was just mind-boggling to us Lions fans because defense was terrible, then offense was terrible, and you just couldn't put it together. And it's like I've seen this team. I've seen the offense play well. I've seen the defense play okay. Why can't they play together at the same time in the same game? Well, you saw it today against the Giants where defensively, 3 turnovers in key spots. Offensively, keep the ball moving, play smart, no turnovers. Even a couple times there when, you want to put the game away kind of early fourth quarter. Hey, we couldn't do it. Punt it. Great punt team. Special teams played great in this in the wind and conditions. So I'll start with offense, go to defense, and then special teams. Offensively, let's look at kind of the box score here and see what we got. Well, offensively, you look at Goff, just kind of nothing crazy, 165 yards, no interceptions, though. That's right where it's at. Jackson, Williams, when you're able to run the ball in timely spots, Jamal Williams with 3 touchdowns down at the goal line, we punched it in when we had to. And that's what's so exciting about this team is you see the play calls, you see the creativity in Ben Johnson. And so when you're able to then punch it in and get touchdowns in the red zone, that was the difference. Then we made our extra points and offense was just rolling. St. Brown, 7 for 76 yards. Again, steady. Eddie, he's going to have good. He had a couple huge catches that were a huge deal down kind of fourth quarter. Keep the ball moving, the clock moving. But you look at this. I mean, Tom Kennedy, Brock Wright, St. Brown, and Raymond. Right? If I would have told you that's going to be our wide receivers at week 10 or whatever week we're in, you'd think, oh no, where's Chark? Where's Reynolds? Where's Jamison Williams? We need some. It's like, no, we've got creativity now offensively, so much so that we can get these guys open. Raymond, Kennedy, St. Brown. So you're just steady. And again, no turnovers. Play the game the right way. Punt when we should punt. Kick field goals when we should kick field goals. Don't put our team in brutal situations. And offensively, we did that today. But really, the story for me was defensively. Think about where this team was just absolutely destroyed against the Seahawks. Couldn't stop them. Things are happening. I mean, it was just incredible. Today, you go against Saquon Barkley. That's all they want to do. If they can run the ball with Saquon, then it just makes it very difficult for the other team because now you do have that read option with Daniel Jones. You can mix that in, and that hurt us again this week. We'll talk about that. But they could not get Saquon going. Aleem McNeil was really the player of the game. We'll see what comes post-game with that. I could see him getting a game ball. Aleem McNeil played so well, disruptive, stops in the backfield. We weren't – I mean, not were we not getting pushed back. I mean, that's an accomplishment when you don't get pushed interior, defensive line. But you actually do the pushing and you're actually getting in there. Aleem McNeil, shout out to him. Defensive line looks good. I even saw Brockers play a little bit. Forgot he was even on the team. Good job, Brockers. Linebackers look steady. Even in the secondary, gave up some throws. You're gonna in a game, no question. But you're right there. None of these just gashing, whoopsie, blown coverage stuff. So defensively, you're just playing well. Again, you can't even really know. You don't know what to think with this team. We've been so many highs and lows with the Lions throughout just this year. I mean, that was a great performance. That was we know who you are, Giants. We're going to stop what you do, play smart, and make you do some other things and make it hard on you. And we did all that. And it's easier said than done, but credit to Aaron Glenn. I mean, we were ready to just say, done with this guy. Obviously, he doesn't know what he's doing. Credit to him. Since the Seahawks game, they have turned around 100%, even against the Patriots. Remember that? I mean, the offense doesn't score, so it makes it just brutal. But defensively, it's like, okay, hanging in there, hanging. And in every game, it's just much, much better than early on. Lastly, I want to talk about special teams. Our special teams, because special teams it's not sexy. You don't get to see it all the time. Because a good special teams play is just something that doesn't go noticed very often. So when we punted into the wind, bad situations, Fox, good punts, guys were getting down there, little return. Kicker. Finally, we have a kicker that's like stabilized our special teams. Kicking went well. Kickoffs went well. Kick returns went well. Everything, you go through every aspect of this game, and it was in the Lions' favor. And I can't think of anything overall, as I get back to just kind of overall, I can't think of anything we did where it's just like, oh my gosh, boneheaded plays. No boneheaded plays. Penalties are low. Turnovers are low. That's what we wanted to see as fans. It's you're not going to have a perfect game. You're not going to win every game. But can you play well, play smart? All these things that Dan Campbell's talking about, physical, smart, grit, all these things. Well, you don't see it and you're not winning. Well, it's just like, come on. But now you see it. And that is what we needed. This is what we needed as a fan base to see now 3 games in a row going to your Thanksgiving game where they're not talking about how many games in a row you've lost or how many times. It's like we've won 3 games in a row. We go to Thanksgiving. You've got a big time opponent, but hey, we've just shown that we can kind of adjust. We can do what we need to. And so a couple other things. Last thing I'll say, Hutchinson again makes really the play of the game, in my opinion, because it was 6-3 or whatever the score was early in the game. They've got the ball. We're not really doing anything at this point. We hadn't really gotten anything going. He makes a huge interception, and now from then on, we just kind of take over the game and do so well. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. What a great just performance by the team. I mean, I think that is what we all have been waiting for. Offense usually does good. Defense is terrible. Defense does good. Offense can't move the ball, 3 and outs, and it's just brutal. This week was offense, defense, special teams, coaching, on the road, in the wind, all these factors. And here we are looking good, playing well. I still don't know what to think of this team. But a win's a win, and you win 3 in a row. Love it. Let me know in the comments your thoughts, and we'll see you on the next.